Hello, 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 guys. I hope this message finds you well. This is going to be kind of like an intuitive exercise for you guys, okay? It's going to be a pick a pile. Um, you could watch all of them um, if you really feel drawn to it, or just whichever one you feel most drawn to, there might be a message in that for you, okay? These messages are general, okay? Um, so again, it's like not everything will resonate, and that's okay. Take what does and leave the rest. Never try to make something fit for you if you know, like, intuitively that's just not where you're at, or that message is not for you. Don't try and make it fit, okay? Um, Again, general reads. If you would like something more personalized, message me or something to book a reading with me. Oh, okay. Let's get into this. It's been a while since I've done a pick a pile, so a little rusty, but I'm excited. I'm excited. The energy is feeling pretty good. We have pile number one. It says the magician in the mirror here. Oh, crapoly, you can't see that. There we go. The magician in the mirror kind of gives me temperance energy here. And then we have flow. And some of the charms that we have are like this soaring, looks like a Pegasus. I don't know if you can see it. You're not going to be able to see it. We have a key, and then we have a shell here, a seashell. Pile number two, you have all tied up, the mystical shaman, and the charms are a star, a camera, and a rocking horse. And a rocking horse. And for pile number three, we have indecision, we have lightning, and then we have a total of 3 hearts here and 2 birds. 2 birds. So, whichever pile you feel most drawn to, yeah. Take a second and figure out which one you feel most drawn to, guys. And I will see you in a second. Okay, so for pile number one, hello, guys. I hope you are doing well. It seems like y'all got something awesome going on. Honestly, it seems this is a very powerful message. You are unlocking something very powerful. Soaring, okay, with this little Pegasus here that looks like it's in flight here. It's like you're soaring, but you're so grounded at the same time. You are being asked to let go of control, okay, to look at areas of control, the things that you can control, things you cannot control. And, if you have not been in an area of letting things flow, figure out how to get there, okay? That's what you are being asked to do, is figure out how to flow, to go. Oh my goodness, my tummy is growling. To go with the flow here, to let things play out, okay? To not have too many attachments to anything. Let things take its natural course, okay? And not be so set on a certain outcome, okay? To really go with the flow here. With the magician and the mirror here, this is about alchemy. This is about turning real crap situations into something positive, balancing out the dark and the light aspects to things. I think in the deck it says something about turning base metals into gold or something like that, right? Turning, having a different perspective on things, looking at things in a different light, in a more light kind of way, if that makes sense. um, being lighthearted, um, not taking everything. Um, hmm, I don't know. I'm hearing harsh, like not being harsh with anything, seeing how life flows when you let go of control. Like, see how um, there's something big about the intentions that you have set, the things that you are trying to manifest into your life. There's something about that here where um, you set those intentions, okay, and you act accordingly. And walking by faith here, it's like you might not see all of your manifestations, your intentions, what have you. You might not see those things come to fruition just yet. And this is saying, like, it's there. You've put in the work, okay? You've put in the work. Continue to have this beautiful balance within you, and let things flow. Let things work out how they need to work out. Releasing control, okay? Um, the soaring little Pegasus here, I love that. Um, I'm hearing like high on life, high on life. We have this key here. I feel like this is you unlocking some knowledge, unlocking like a new part of your journey, unlocking, maybe it is just that knowledge of like how to flow and let go of that control. Maybe that's something really new for you. So that could be it. For some, it might be like keys to a new house, keys to a new car, um, keys to a storage building, like what have you. Um, and then we have the shell here. Could be planning a beach trip or something. But if I'm not mistaken, like, ooh, I wanted to look this up real quick. Bear with me here. Oh no, not that. I don't know. When I was getting out the cards and everything for the piles, I was drawn to think of like how old a seashell is, okay? And I'm seeing here an empty shell that you find on the beach. They're often hundreds of years old, maybe even thousands. Shell grows in a spiral and increases in size for about 4 years. And that's for a conch shell. There's not an exact timeline for how long it takes a seashell to form. Always being repaired and added to throughout the life of a mollusk. It's always building upon the shell that it has created. I don't know. There's something about like growth there, is what I was uh, picking up on with this seashells. Like, okay, yeah, maybe you're planning a beach trip, or maybe you live around the beach or something like that, and that can resonate for you. But I'm getting something about time, or like how long you've been on this part of your journey and unlocking maybe a new part here. Just building. It's something that you're recognizing the growth, you're recognizing what you have built, you're recognizing that you're just like stacking, the lessons on and gaining wisdom as you're flowing through life here, like dancing with life a little bit more here, not freaking out over every mishap or something, seeing it from a different point, like, okay, maybe this is good for me, maybe something awesome will come from this, right? Using wisdom, okay? You have learned a lot of lessons. up until this point, you have learned a lot, and maybe it's about integrating that wisdom now. Um, yeah. All right, let's get some tarot on this. Let's get some tarot on this for you guys. Okay, opening up to Seven of Pentacles and the Justice card. Okay, like things are being balanced out. The work that you have put in is going to bring your justice. Okay, you have been doing the work. You have been trying to stay balanced. Yeah, the Justice and the Wheel of Fortune, like moving things forward. This is not going backwards. We're not going back into any kind of like limiting situations, things that pull us back into like an unhealed version of ourselves or anything like that. It's making the right decisions here to move forward. Okay, what kind of habits are we creating for ourselves? How? Oh, what? Okay. Like what does your mornings look like? Something about your mornings. Like, how are you starting your day? Maybe you've been called to start your day differently, or it's something to do with like choices. It's like, I mean, we always have a choice in how we respond to something or react, or our attitude. I don't know. Choices, something about choices and making the best possible choices for yourselves with the information that you have now. I mean, you're making decisions from a very informed place here. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the World card here. Very grounded, very balanced. Closing up cycles here. You're starting on a new cycle. That Queen of Pentacles, that can be male or female energy. It's just a very nurturing, very, I don't know, something to do with like home life, I'm hearing. Something balanced out in the home life. Yeah, and then I see the World and the Ten of Cups. Like, and if you don't feel that it is completely balanced out just yet, I feel that it's something that's coming towards you. It's something that you're going to be able to recognize in the near future here, okay? All right, what do we need to see for pile number 1 here, Spirit? What do we need to see for pile number 1? Yeah, the 8 of Pentacles here. Head down. We're working. we're this is also like taking inventory here. What things are working, what things are not working, what needs to go. You know, you have control over those kind of things. Like, you have control over maybe who's in your life or who you're giving your time and energy to. If it's not being reciprocated, if you feel you're being used or something like that, you know, taking a look at those things here with this 8 of Pentacles, making sure that you are going in the right direction here, making sure you haven't missed anything, making sure that you're still like on the right path here, making sure that your habits, your thought processes, your acts, right? Like the things that you do, making sure that they are actually in alignment with what you're saying you want out of life. And I think that you're on a really good path here by stopping and taking that inventory to look at what's working and what's not, because you're trying to build something here. Look at this spider. You're trying to build something here, and you have to kind of stop sometimes and look around, make sure you're in the right area, make sure you're, you know, that you're building the right thing, that everything is coming together. And you need to acknowledge, you know, a little bit more flow, okay? If you feel that you have tight grips on things, kind of let things flow and play out naturally. And then that balance, right? Um, Something too about intuition is very important here with pile number one, your intuition. Um, Even something about like signs and synchronicities. I feel like you are unlocking this new way of getting information, a new way of listening to the world around you. Okay, and don't shy away from that. I know that you can feel a little crazy when that happens. Like, really? Did this bird, did this bird just give me a message? Like, or whatever, right? That's just an example, but kind of again flow with that. Don't judge yourself too harshly or anything. Like, oh my God, I'm just insane. I feel like this, and this is lining up. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe blah, 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 blah. Flow. Easy, And again, like not judging yourself so harshly on these new downloads that you're receiving, because I feel like that too ties in with this key here, like gaining more knowledge on something, gaining insights where you're like, what the heck? Where did that come from? How did I know that? Or I don't know, like new gifts. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles here with the Two of Wands at the bottom. So it's, yeah, like stopping, pausing for a second, taking stock, looking around, making sure everything is like, okay, well, I'm saying that I want this, and this is my thought process. So that's good there, my thoughts are aligning with my actions and with my intentions, and like everything's lining up, right? As you're looking out, and like the original Rider-Waite deck, I think that's how you say that. It's like a person holding the world in their hands, and they're looking out at like, what do I want to create from here? From here, okay? I know this, and this is all making sense, and everything's lined up. Where do I go from here? It's beautiful. Yeah, with the Four of Swords behind that, there's you need more rest and rejuvenation time, or you're coming out of a period of rest, and it's like it's go time, right? It's again, that integration word is coming to mind. Like, okay, like I'm here, I've done this, and this. This has happened, and I've handled this, and okay, now I want to do this with what I know, the knowledge that I have. I want to go in this direction. We have death, and I love this card. I love this card so much. You have had significant life-changing situations, okay, where you had to cut off a lot. You had to cut off a lot. Maybe you felt like you were headed towards death, or you felt like, oh my God, this is going to kill me. This situation, this is going to be the death of me. Or I can't believe I have to put an ending to this thing. Why? I want this thing so much. Why do I have to put an ending to it? This is what I want for my life. And then Spirit's just like, no, that's not really for your highest good, boo-boo. And then you're like, oh my God, this sucks. Why is this ending? This is endings and new beginnings here. So I feel that for a lot, especially with that shell card, it's something that you have experienced a lot of, death and rebirth here. And to signify that you are going through that at this time, that there are new parts of you being birthed. There's new, again, ways of gaining insights. There's new ways of you paying attention to like signs and synchronicities and such. There's a newness to all of this. There's this new part of yourself that you're being asked to embrace and love on and care for and appreciate and recognize that you are not who you used to be. And I don't know, it's a very strong message, I guess, of like, hey, you have survived all of these things before. Do you see all the knowledge that you have gained through these things? Do you appreciate the wisdom that you have acquired? You need to look at those things here, you know? We have the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Again, it's something with your stability, your foundation here, that you are trying to strengthen, but you have to appreciate where you are. Appreciate that, like, yeah, you're doing it. You're doing the dang thing, man. You're doing it. You're soaring. Appreciate and, like, recognize the stability that you do have. What's under that? The Fool. The Fool and the Tower. We'll see if it comes out. But the Fool and the Tower, it's maybe you're feeling like if you jump towards something, you're going to, I feel like it's a fear almost of, if I jump towards this thing, everything's going to come crumbling down. Everything that I have built up until this point, I'm going to lose it. But I think that you're coming at something from a place of wisdom, from a place of listening to your intuition, right? And trusting yourself more that that you know what you're doing, that you know, even if you jump towards something, you're being guided to go towards a certain situation, say things do kind of come crumbling down, realizing that it's for your highest good, and realizing like, okay, well, I'm just going to learn something from here, you know? If you went against your intuition on something, or if you were not paying attention to the signs and synchronicities and such, well, the next time, right, you're going to be like, okay, I know, for sure, I've got to listen to myself. I can't go against my gut feelings, my instincts. I can't do that anymore. So I don't know where you fall on that, but there's a need to trust yourself with the decisions that you are making, and knowing that you are coming from a place of wisdom, that you are making the best decisions for yourself here, and loving and trusting yourself here. Again, there's like this newness surrounding you. There could still be like some fear, yeah, because of this 10 of Swords. You've been through it. This could have been up to like 10 people who had it out for you, that were stabbing you in the back, you know? Man, you go one way, you get stabbed. You go this other way, you're getting stabbed. You go straight up the middle, damn it, I'm stabbed again, you know? Yeah. We have Judgment at the bottom of the deck, though. So this is spirit. This is spirit, God, Holy Spirit, universe, whatever you call it, making judgment calls. This is like God having the final say, okay, and telling you to worry about yourself. Don't worry about the people who have stabbed you. Don't worry about, you know, oh, are they getting their karma? They look like they're doing great, and I'm over here dying and rebirthing and, you know, like barely hanging on over here, and you know, I got all these swords all over me, just dealing with pain and heartache and such. It looks like this person isn't getting nothing, you know? But I think that, yeah, the Two of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the High Priestess here, that either you're being asked to take a step towards this, or recognize that you have already done a lot of work in creating a better relationship with yourself and a better relationship with spirit, and like having faith, that things are going to work out for your highest good here, and knowing that the hard times, they don't last. For one, the hard times, they don't last. And seeing situations that you did not want to watch die, you did not want to let go of certain things, but realizing that they were doing more harm than good, and having that understanding on why certain things didn't work out, right? And then like forgiving yourself and forgiving others, and just letting God handle judging those people. You no longer judging them for what they did, right? Or judging yourself. It's spirit has the last call right here. But there's like this beautiful energy of having and paying attention to the divine relationship that you have with spirit, and recognizing how things really do work out for you. Okay? Maybe being a little bit more grateful for those things. I don't know, like a gratitude journal, or something like that, or starting your morning with "whoo, thank you." I don't know. All right, let's get one more card here. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, that Two of Wands with that Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck here. Okay, this is about that healing, that, okay, recognizing where you have been, where you've came from, what you have endured, seeing why, seeing how, seeing what's working, what's not working, okay? Putting endings to things that need to end, or accepting endings that maybe you didn't want, right? And accepting those things for what they are and for why they are, and looking towards the future, and healing through these things. You are making a conscious decision to heal through this heartache here, through all of that backstabbing energy, whatever that looks like for you. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be romantic partnerships, just whatever. Seeing that is like a thing of the past, okay? And like, again, using that wisdom to not put yourself back in those kind of situations, right? If something feels off, it's off, and you trust yourself. That shit's off. There's something not right about that. I got to go. That's not what I want for my future. And knowing when to take that downtime as well, that's very important. Knowing when to give your body rest, and when to, push forward and go harder, but knowing when to fall back here a little bit. There's that that balance there. Okay. What's underneath that? The Three of Wands. Yeah, waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for, like, I feel like that you have planted seeds, and your intuition is telling you, right? Or you're seeing signs and synchronicities, like, yeah, there's some good stuff coming in. There's some good stuff coming in. You remember that seed that you planted, like, way back then? Yeah, it's coming to fruition. Yeah, you remember that? And it's like you've been tested through hardship here. And how are you going to keep your faith? Are you going to stay in a high vibration? Are you going to treat people kindly? Even the people who have stabbed you in the back, how are you treating those people? What are you learning about forgiveness? You know, I think it's beautiful. Okay. Let's see here. This is the Soul Truth card, so we're just going to get something for you to kind of think about here. But this is beautiful, and I love this for you guys. If you are resonating with it, I think that's pretty awesome. You're soaring, and you know, remember to stay in that high vibration, to stay grateful for it all, for the crappy times, the good times, everything in between, to stay grateful, right? And keep moving forward. I don't know. Just keep moving forward. You freaking got this, man. You're soaring. You've got this. All right. What is a closing message for pile number 1, Spirit? What's a closing message? To who am I comparing myself right now? Ooh. Yeah, don't compare yourself to anyone. Your journey is tailored for you, right? I mean, it's your journey. It's nobody else's. You know what you've been through. You know the death and rebirths that you have experienced. You know the work that you have put in. Don't let anybody else tell you what you've done, what you haven't done, or tell you about what's in your heart. And you've been working with spirit, or you need to work with spirit, whatever. Take it however. You have your relationship with spirit, with your angel guides, your spirit guides, your ancestor team, whatever. Like, you have your special bond here. Don't be listening to any kind of like naysayers of people who are wanting to continue to stab you in the back, right? Or tell you like you're going the wrong way and you're doing this wrong, and oh, you don't want me in your life anymore. That means you don't know how to forgive people, or whatever. You're realizing here that you don't have to compare yourself to anyone else. Okay, you have your own thing going on. You have your own progression happening, and that you are a controller of your destiny. Maybe you're unlocking the that kind of knowledge that you do create your own happiness. You do create. You have a lot of more control, but not control at the same time, if that makes sense. Okay. What you are able to see in another is only visible because it is within you, ready to be brought out. Shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. All that you need and want is within you. Today's soul action. Today, stop comparing and start creating. So, what are you wanting to create from here? You know, what do you want to create? You know, with the wisdom, the knowledge that you have, everything that you've been through and whatnot, like, where do you want to go from here? Don't compare yourself to other people and what they have going on, and oh, that person's got a new house, and that person got a new car, and that person got this, that, and the other. You know, where are my blessings? Where are my blessings? What am I doing wrong? You're not doing anything wrong. You're just on this specific place on your journey here. The divine is working with you on and you need to listen to your guidance that you are receiving here. I think that you've done a beautiful job of doing that so far. Recognizing the soul growth that you have had, the healing that you have experienced here, and being grateful for it all. Please just don't compare yourself. I don't know, like paying attention to the stuff that you're looking at on social media, right? Maybe it's comparing bodies or comparing career situations, or like I said, the house, the car, the boat, I don't know. Take that how it resonates, right? Whatever you could be comparing with someone else, don't get caught up in that trap, okay? And remain grateful for where you are and what you have and what you are able to create, okay? I think I'm going to end it there, guys. I really hope that it was helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye. Pile number 2. Another powerful, powerful read coming up here, man. Pile number 1, that was a pretty intense transformation happening there. And again, I had to turn to the book on this one with the mystical shaman. So let's just dive right in, all right? It says, this is the symbol of the mythmaker and storyteller who is neither made of nor defined by the story. Instead, he observes it, evolves through it, perceives all aspects of it. In doing so, the mystical shaman represents the ability to dream a new story, a new myth, into being. He dances between worlds, wearing the cloak of the world loosely around his shoulders, and sings the world into being. He reminds us to be in the world and travel through it, but not to be defined by it or become too attached to the experience. This is the symbol of true alchemy, for all elements of life have a spiritual aspect and a material one. When we remember this, all manner of miracles and manifestations are possible. When the mystical shaman appears, you're invited to consider the ability to live without attachment. You are called to create and dream your life, to act on inspiration and divine impulse without fixating on a known story of success or achievement. Can you impartially observe the stories that you tell yourself and others? What if you could become a mystery to yourself? Who would you become if you stopped telling the tales that have defined you up until now? You do not have to live in a story that has roots in the past. What if there were no need to explain you to anyone, not even to yourself? The way to your most extraordinary life is to become a blank slate and allow the form of your dreams and desires to show up as it will. This is a sign of manifesting a life beyond your wildest dreams. And that's a beautiful card, right? That's a beautiful message. Gorgeous. But there is this element of being tied up here. Okay, this is the all tied up card. Something making you feel a wee bit stuck. Okay, could be something of the past. Maybe you're replaying things. I'm getting something from childhood here with this rocking horse charm and then the camera. Things of the past for sure that limit you, that you allow to limit you. Well, I did this in the past. How can I get away from it now? We have the star here too. I'm getting maybe you're wishing upon a star, wishing for something to be different, or maybe even like wishing that this part of you or this part of your story or something like didn't happen, or like, oh, this is why I can't do this thing. I can't do XYZ. I don't know. This element of being stuck, though, where spirit is wanting you to see, no, you are not stuck. You are not. It's something that you're perceiving as a setback or perceiving as a limitation, and you just got to work with it a little bit differently. Okay. With this camera too, I'm getting something with art, creating something. Again, like how you see, like what you see through your lens. Okay. Something about the way that you see something, the way that you picture something, or maybe it is even something of the past, the way that you're looking at something from the past. Memories, but changing the focus, changing what you're focusing on, to unbound, one of those, yourself from that. I don't know if that makes sense. Let's see. I want to clarify this all tied up. All tied up. Like you feel like you can't make the moves that you want to make, but this Ten of Wands here, like you're stuck in some kind of briar patch here, just bound to something, and you are not bound. You've got to change your thinking on something. Yeah, man. Oh my God, with the devil here, with the death. I feel like the devil is trying to play tricks on your mind here to keep you stuck in something where you no longer need to live there. You no longer need to look at something the way that you have been looking at it. Change that. You change the nature of something. You defeat whatever this devil is, and seeing that the devil is trying to play tricks on your mind here, trying to make you feel that you are all tied up, you can't do anything, you can't change the situation, you can't do anything with it. I don't know, but that's not true. There is transformation. It's not true. It's like the devil and the angel, right? The devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other shoulder. Even with this, it's like the two conflicting energies here, where it's like I'm free and I don't have to live by this anymore, and then no, I'm all tied up. No, I can't do that. The devil and the angel on your shoulders. Wow, we have that star, the star coming out here. Maybe there's something that you are supposed to be doing globally for people to see, but you feel like you can't because of something in the past. But you're being told, like, you can advocate for something else. Like, just because you were a part of something in the past doesn't mean that you can't advocate against it now. I don't know. Something in the past is kind of tripping you up here. Clarify this all tied up. Wow. The Strength and the Ace of Swords. Baby, you gotta have the courage to look at the truth of a situation, to free yourself from the situation, to see it for what it is. Have the courage to look into something. And I'm getting heavily at something to do with the past. Changing the way that you are viewing something in the past. Looking at the truth of a situation. And the Strength card, I mean, I don't know where he's going to be at hiding in here, but normally, yeah, the devil is close by when the Strength card is popping out. I don't know. I felt like he was going to be really close by here. I am curious, though, what the devil is tied up to here. Where are you at, devil? Wow. Around the devil, we have the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. It's like this energy of you're doing it to protect yourself. You're doing something to protect yourself from, like, to not repeat the past, but you're being called to have the strength and the courage to go after what you're wanting to go after and not let the past hold you back from going after something. It could seem maybe like similar to something in the past, but it's different. It's different. It's not going to play out the same way. You're being called to open your heart up here, to open up to new possibilities in life, to have more confidence as well, to have more confidence in your abilities to, I don't know, I'm hearing your ability to show up, whatever that means for you, the ability to show up, and the ability to see the truth, to seek the truth. Maybe in this journey of seeking the truth in something, getting too caught up in something, hearing something about like getting tripped up on little details, like not seeing bigger picture, getting tripped up on little details. I don't know. The courage, though, the strength to see the truth in situations, to not be tied down, tied up, bound by lies. All right, Spirit, what else does pile number 2 need to see here? What else can we see with this? Wow. Yeah, baby. That 8 of Swords, again, that 8 of Swords paired up here with this High Priestess. That 8 of Swords, that's kind of like that all tied up card. Being bound, but it's like not freeing yourself. There's this element of your intuition is telling you certain things and you're like not trusting it. Not trusting the the guidance that you are being provided with. It's keeping you stuck. It's like you don't actually want, like asking for the truth and then looking away from it, not accepting the truth. We have the Judgment card here as well. Spirit making a judgment call on situations, helping you to make the right decisions, okay? But you have to listen to that guidance. Getting to with the all tied up, like make time for Spirit. Make time to listen. You have to make that time. If you're like running around doing this, that, and the other, and not giving yourself time to, connect with Spirit, yeah, it's something, it's like affecting your judgment calls. And it takes strength to connect. It does. It takes courage to do that. And that's what you're being asked to do here. And confidently make decisions that are going to better your life. To not stay bound to something of the past or something, like letting things stay in the past and creating something new from here, having the courage to let go and not stay tied down. Man. All right, give us one more card here, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah. The Mother of Cups to the Ten of Cups. So Queen of Cups, Mother of Cups, whatever. And this could be male or female energy, okay? A male or female embodying this energy, rather, of nurturing. Nurturing something, nurturing yourself, I know with when we found the devil card in there, and it was kind of paired up with that Seven of Wands, this defensiveness, this keeping guards up, but it's keeping you in a stuck position to where you're not opening yourself up to new possibilities because you're so guarded. So guarded, and you're being asked to kind of come out of that. To come out of that. Make new memories here too. I just got looking at that camera, making new memories. With the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. So you're something again with like creating very happy memories here, appreciating the past, maybe looking at things differently in the past again, being thankful for it all, and this element of nurturing yourself, not criticizing yourself for maybe staying in a stuck position. Don't criticize yourself for that. Love yourself out of it. And too, just like open up a little. Nurturing those connections that are important to you, where maybe you have put up really high walls towards certain people that maybe didn't really deserve that, or to like trusting yourself about the people that you trust or don't trust, right? Trusting the intuition. Like if you are being told, if you're getting guidance, if your intuition is saying like, okay, yeah, I can let my walls down for this person, and then working through that, nurturing the connections that are important to you, that are safe, realizing that, because something happened in the past, that's there, that happened with that person. It doesn't mean that the same thing is going to happen now. It's giving me the energy of like looking at love. Okay, you have this opportunity to go after like a relationship or something, or, and embark on that journey with someone else, but staying tied to the things that have happened in the past, right? Or it could be a job situation. Well, before, when I worked in this kind of industry, X, Y, and Z took place, and I don't know if I want to go back to that or something. And it's like, yes, you have to have wisdom, right? And learn from the past. And sometimes we learn like, yeah, I'm not going to go back down that road. I'm not going to put myself back in that situation or something. But then it's also this, okay, well, it doesn't mean that it's going to turn out the same as it did before. In opening yourself up enough, having that strength and courage, to open yourself up to new possibilities. Even if things feel a little like, oh man, it could go sour, this could turn out bad or something, but having the courage to not stay stuck in that, okay, and allowing yourself to be open, loving yourself through that, you getting to, when we saw that Seven of Wands, like protective measures, survival mode kind of thing with that devil. The devil wants to keep you stuck there. The devil wants to keep you in negative habits or negative thought processes or addictions around the wrong people, but your intuition is telling you, hey, this person is good for you and this person is not so good for you, or this is something that's good for you, this might lead you down the wrong path, or something. And when you have the devil coming at you, though, it can feel very chaotic, and it can feel like you really don't know what to trust. And I'm saying too that if you have a lot on your plate, if you're constantly going and being around people, or and sometimes that's just the way that it is, you know what I'm saying, like work and family and friends, and just trying to make time for everything. Make sure that you're making time to sit with spirit, to connect, to gain, to ask for help when you're making your judgment calls, right? All right, Spirit. We're going to get one last message from the Soul Truth deck here. Just kind of leave you with something here to think about. You have options. You don't have to stay stuck. I don't know. That I just needed to say that. You don't have to stay stuck. Something of the past, or even something that's happening right now that you feel so stuck in. There's other options. And the devil will make that very bleak, very dark, very hopeless. But there's a different way that you could be viewing something. You need to take time to connect, okay? And that takes strength to do that, to want to look at something in a different way, to not stay down. But you've got this, okay? You've got this. Pay attention to what you are being told at this time, right? Not just by me, but like in your everyday life, the little signs and synchronicities and such. You could overhear a conversation, just a little tidbit of a conversation, and gain a message out of that, So open yourself up here to different possibilities. All right, what is the closing message here for pile number 2? What is the closing message here for pile number 2, Spirit? That's a lot. What is the closing message here? Where am I called to use my voice right now? Again, that star energy that was coming out. Something that needs to be shared. Something that needs to be shared, but you feel like, oh, well, I was a part of this back in the day or something. How can I show up like this? I don't know. You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. Are y'all hearing this, man? That strength. There's... Pray. 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 I don't know. There's something that you have to share. And I think sharing it will help free yourself from any kind of shame or guilt or Like it will be freeing. You will be able to look at it in a different way when you are able to share it with others and help them on their journey. Help even just one person, just helping one person by sharing your story. Um, and yeah, that does take an immense amount of strength and courage to share, but that's what you're being asked to do, to open up, to not keep your guard up, to not keep yourself bound to something that it's not it's not it's not conducive to where you're wanting to go, right? Like staying stuck in these past energies is not conducive to what you're trying to create. And I think sharing something will kind of help to get out of your head. And again, it doesn't have to be globally or nothing. It doesn't have to be. This was saying, with at least one person today, just sharing something. It could be a damn therapist, maybe you need to get a therapist to get out of your head, to get things out, or journaling or something to where you're not stuck with all of these thoughts going on in your head or something, and it's causing a lot of confusion. It might be causing you to not trust your intuition here. Talk to somebody today. Okay? All right, I'm going to end it there, guys. I hope that this was helpful, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Pile number 3. Hello. I hope this message is finding you well. All of these messages really have been pretty dang powerful. I think it's my favorite oracle deck, the Mystical Shaman Oracle. I don't know. I freaking love that deck. Hard-hitting energies. So lightning strikes, baby. I don't know. There's an element of change. I'm getting to like in the dark, and then lightning strikes. It brightens up the sky. It allows you to see something. There's something to see here. I'm wanting to say be prepared. All right, be prepared. There's going to be something you find out here shortly, okay? Where you have had some indecisions, where you have not known which path to take or something. It's like something happens suddenly and you're like, okay, all right, that's the way I gotta go, or I'm done with that. I'm off on this path. This period of indecision, not knowing which way to go, lightning strikes, you find out information, right? You find out more information on something, or you have a change of heart, or like new information is what I'm getting. There's new information being brought to light. We have two birds here, okay? So again, it could have something to do with like information being brought to you about a situation, or you might even need to communicate something yourself. You need to talk to someone else to get out of this indecisive energy. It's like you've made your mind up. Now you got to talk to somebody about it, okay? We also have, it's 3 hearts total. These hearts, they're together, 2 hearts together, and then this one giant heart here. It could have something to do with like a romantic partnership. It could, family, love within a family, or friends. Take it how it resonates. I'm not really getting too much on like a work situation, but I am feeling more of like lovebirds, or growing love for something. I don't know. something about love, okay? Um, and new information being brought to light for you to go in a certain path with someone. Um, let's clarify, shall we? I love this though. It's going to feel empowering. Okay, it's information being brought to you, or you taking information to someone that feels very empowering, that it's making moves. I don't know, it's making moves where you were so indecisive, no longer staying there, no longer like, oh my god, where do I go, what do I do, who do I talk to, who do I turn to, what, something being brought to light here. Clarify this indecision, please, Spirit. Clarify this indecision. Ten of Pentacles with the Tower. I'm telling you, there's a sudden, woo, baby, there is a sudden change. Okay, and I don't want you to be afraid of this, of things falling away. It's only happening for your highest good here. This quick, sudden change, it's beautiful. Okay, please understand that it's beautiful. It is getting rid of the things that no longer serve you, the things that do not work for you, that does not work for your happiness, your stability, things that are chipping away at your stability. We're getting rid of it. Spirit is helping you to see things in a different light, see how your stability is being affected by something in your life here, in sudden changes that lead to new opportunities, a new drive for something. It's no longer being like, oh, which way do I go? It's, I want to go that way. I'm passionate about myself going that way. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do with my life. But it comes after a period of change, of great change, sudden upheaval. But it's beautiful. But it's beautiful, and it's healing. Oh my god, it's so healing. It's beautiful. Whatever this is, whatever is changing, allow it. Don't hold on to anything so tightly, or I don't know too. I'm getting like, watch your words at this time. Okay, watch your words. Keep an open heart here. Okay, don't I don't know. I'm hearing something about like gossip. So either like you gossiping or someone gossiping to you. Don't fall victim to those types of like low vibrations, right? Keep your vibration really high at this time, and keeping that understanding that things are happening for you, not to you, right? There is a change in your stability, but it's to help your stability, okay? Lightning, I don't know, can we clarify anything on the lightning? Yeah, justice, baby. Justice, baby. You're getting your due justice out of this. I don't know what you've been going through, what you've been experiencing, or like this tower, this change. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's to bring in balance for you where balance was not being found. Okay, it is again, getting rid of anything that was not serving your highest good, the things that I don't know, it's maybe even like walking in a certain path, it's going to bring a tower moment, but you feel so passionately about it, like you are trusting your intuition, trusting the signs and synchronicities and such, which that has been the theme with like all of these piles, really, where you trust that the right things are falling away. I'm hoping that that's the way that you are looking at these changes. I'm hoping that you're seeing it, in a beautiful light. The tower, yeah, it can be scary. Change can be scary. But there's something that also, like, the change, it lights you up. You see the truth in something. I'm seeing this sword here in the middle of these cats here, this yin and yang, this balanced out energy, and like the sword of truth. You're going to see the truth. What do we have here? The Three of Cups. Okay, you could have reason to celebrate. Could have reason to celebrate. Show me something on this Three of Cups here. Because again, like the birds. We have those birds there. Like being careful with your words, being careful with your conversations and who you're telling what to. What if there's some sort of change or something, and you are feeling really good about it, don't let any kind of negative Nancy's, negative Nando's kind of ruin that for you. Like, don't even, it's like keeping an open heart, but like knowing who to talk to and knowing that not everyone is going to understand the transformation that's taking place. No one, or not no one, but not everyone is going to understand the truth that you are seeing or understand, like that lightning strike that's happening for you, the justice that's being brought in. Not everyone's going to understand that. And you can't get upset about that, really. You can't. You have to understand, and you have to understand, who to give your time and energy to, and who is stuck in a low vibration, I guess. Okay. There is a karmic cycle wrapping up here with this World card. Some sort of again, like this truth that you are gaining insight on, and it's making lasting change. Something about lasting change here, getting on a new karmic cycle, getting it's a new lesson to be learned here. You've learned everything here. You see this, you see the truth. You see, all right, well, that's done. All right, like Spirit took that away. It wasn't for me. That's cool. I'm going to work on my emotional maturity here. I'm going to work on my emotional security. Not giving to everyone. And that can be really difficult, especially when you want to help everyone and you want love and light and peace and all of that, but knowing who to let into your energy at a deeper level. I mean, that's just being wise, right? That's just being wise with your energy. There's something that you're going to see here on how to give of your energy, a different way of going about it. I'm seeing confidence here with this this Queen of Wands protecting yourself, protecting your loved ones, but again, knowing how to show up confidently and passionately for things, but not giving too much of yourself. We see the Ten of Wands, so again, it's like it's very dark, it's very bleak, but then there's this flash of lightning here that you need to be on the lookout for, I guess. That it's a game changer. You realize I'm not going round and round and round with this anymore. I'm done with that lesson. I'm done. I am passionately moving forward in a new direction. I'm not being indecisive anymore. It's not, oh, should I do that? Oh, should I not? Should I hang out with these people? Should I not? You're being very decisive in your actions. Now is some kind of insight that you are gaining here to help you make those decisions. I want to read that lightning card actually, if I can find it. Okay. The formidable electrical discharge of a lightning bolt brightens the sky and strikes the earth, accompanied by the mighty sound of thunder. This phenomenon has a positive aspect. The light illuminates the earth and the psyche, but there is a destructive side as well. The bolt can burn and even kill if it's too strong. The forces of the upper world are investing their gathered energies to ignite you with new inspiration and creativity. Allow this divine gift of awakening to take root in your being and enjoy a renewed sense of clarity, passion, and vision. Okay, maybe it's too like you've had to burn some bridges yourself, with that tower and like that sense of death energy there, putting death to old things. But it's confidently showing up, passionately showing up to what you are here for, whatever that looks like for you, going after it passionately, not staying indecisive. I want to kind of clarify more, if I may. Let's use this deck here. What does this lightning have to do with here, Spirit? What does this lightning have to do with? I'm feeling guided to say, like, be on the lookout for it. Be on the lookout. Like, okay, we have rest and rejuvenation at the bottom, and then we have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, that crown chakra energy. Maybe you're sensing something here, sensing like, ooh, I'm about to go on a different path here. Something's about to change, something. We have the 5 here, and then we have the 10 here. The changes, big changes leading to like a death and rebirth kind of situation, right? A newness. And then look, we have that yin and yang there, and that's what this Justice card reminds me of. The yin and yang. They're balancing. You know that things are happening for your highest good here. If you don't know, now you know. Wow, and then we have 555. Attachments and caring connections here with patience underneath that. So again, like I was saying at the beginning, something to do with like a partnership, something changing within your relationships here. You like see something clearly here and you passionately move forward. Spirit's working with you very closely here with this crown chakra energy. Maybe maybe you need to look up ways on how to work with your crown chakra more. Definitely getting that rest and rejuvenation here. Finding peace and balance, right? How can you create that for yourself? What was I about to look up? I was about to look up something. Oh, yeah, the 555. The 555. All of your efforts are paying off. Abundance is yours to have, live, and experience. Open up your heart, arms, and mind to receive the blessings that are being offered to you now. And like with that attachment, letting go of attachments, letting go of any kind of like mask that you have put on to guard yourself, right? The guards that you have put up, right? You got to be open here. You got to be open to change. That's what this is asking of you. Be open for change. Be open to sudden, things happening that push you towards a path, but it's like you have manifested this. This is something that you have wanted. Maybe it doesn't look like what you have wanted. Maybe it looks pretty dark, bleak, scary. Holy crap, what's happening? I don't know which way to go. And then this bolt of lightning, this again, that lightning helps you to get to where you're going, basically. Like, not everything can go with you, so the things that cannot go with you is falling away, whether that be friendships or certain relationships with family members or something. And you're learning how to work and fill your own cup here, and how to have this beautiful relationship with yourself. And that helps you to show up very confidently in what you're trying to go after here. I hope that this is making sense, man. I hope that this is making sense. Anything else that we need to clarify here, Spirit? I don't think so. I think we're gonna get the closing message here. This is beautiful, and I guess just don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, and don't be afraid of the dark, right? Don't be afraid of the dark, the light. I don't know. There's something that you are about to be shown here that is going to help make sense of everything. It's going to help you get decisive on which path to take here. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Whatever this is, yeah, it's going to help you to definitely move confidently forward. I love this. I love this. I love this. All right, what is the closing message here for pile number 3? It's kind of a lot. Oh, okay, but I'm being guided to take them, so here we go. What boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships? What boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships? To create more healthy boundaries, we must first get in tune with our own needs, desires, and feelings, and believe that we are worthy of them. In your relationships, it's essential to know where they end and where you begin. When we separate our energy from others, we gain clarity about what we really want. Then we stop doing things that no longer align with ourselves. If you are an empath, you can still be compassionate towards others without taking on their stuff. It is safe to trust that you are not here to fix anyone. Today's mantra: I have everything I need within me now, and so do they. I am worthy of my needs, and I set boundaries based on what's best for me. Hallelujah. What is my body? Oh my God. This is a lot. This is a lot, but it feels very important, so we're rolling with it, okay? What is my body telling me right now? Our bodies speak to us. Through physical pain or discomfort, our bodies send messages for us to look more deeply. See the trapped emotions, the lurking fears, and beliefs that limit you. Listen to your physical body, and you will be led to the source of your pain. It's time to get your healing on. Yes. Get the book Heal Your Body by Lois L. Hay and find the answers towards which your body is guiding you. I don't know. There's a book called Heal Your Body by Louise, could be Louise L. Hay, and find the answers towards which your body is guiding you. Okay? Or just maybe looking up, I was saying the chakras, right? Seeing kind of what happens when your chakras are out of line and how to align them. What else could this mean? Oh, baby. With that tower energy, that being in the dark. Oh, man. What else could this mean? There are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? Is there something your soul is calling you to learn in this moment, or is there a pattern that is ready to be broken? Walk in the other person's shoes and see it from their perspective. If it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is life happening for me right now? How can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? Oh, I love this. If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. Okay, and then it's saying like choose one self-care action to do today, right? So setting stronger boundaries, meditate and listen to your heart, speak to yourself with compassion, focus on your strengths, say no to something that isn't a soul yes, say yes to something that you are afraid of, let go of what you cannot control, stay far away from drama and negativity, ask for help and allow it. Write down 3 things that you are grateful for. What if it was easy? What if it was easy? It doesn't have to be hard. Call in the universe, the stars, the angels, and all of their powers. Find the solution. Would you take the next step if it were easy? It's time to expect ease. Call in grace and receive guidance. You are supported. List 10 possible ideals for your soul's current calling. Lean into ease. It's here. You just have to say yes to it. What risk can I take today? Be not mistaken. You will have to take bigger risk than you ever thought possible on this path towards your dreams. You will have to take the big, scary leap. But do not fear, because your soul has wings. What risk can you take to move towards your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more thinking, only doing. Be brave and courageous, and you will discover what you are really made of. I really hope that was helpful for you guys, and I love it. I love it. I know that was a lot. There was a lot to that message, but it's really beautiful, and I hope that you are feeling beautiful with wherever you are, even if it is kind of dark and scary looking, and you're indecisive. I really, really hope that you can get to a place of centeredness and connecting with spirit, right? And asking for that guidance and moving forward confidently in that with the guidance that you're receiving. I don't know. It was beautiful, guys. And I will see you next time.